Do you see the rhythm in this universe, this one song? How everything has its tides, how everything flows in and out, how everything rises and falls? Join us in today's video where we explore the fifth principle of rhythm and how we can use that and being able to identify these rhythms and working with them. My name is Sean Taylor, a journeyer on this trip called life, passing through, sharing some tips, tricks, and tools that I've used and gathered along my way and have helped me gain clarity in my direction. So, this principle of rhythm, everything ebbs and flows. We can see this in many ways, and really, you can start seeing how this ties in to these other principles that we've been covering. It really ties in well to this principle of polarity. And this principle of rhythm is a measurement of that pendulum swing between the positive and negative polarities. Everything has its rise and fall, ebb and flow. And we can use this by realizing what part of the rhythm are we. We can think of a rhythm as like a set of seasons. We have summers and we have winters, both ends of poles, and we journey through them. We've also might have noticed in our life how we've come across chapters, like things keep on repeating themselves over and over, but they're a little bit different. Life has a rhythm to it. It has a growth and a decay. Everything in life has these rhythmic cycles. Even this universe has its rhythmic cycle. We look at our sun. It travels from the Tropic of Capricorn to the Tropic of Cancer, to the Tropic of Capricorn to the Tropic of Cancer. It has a rhythm flowing between these two tropic lines. Our moon has a waxing and a waning phase. Growth, decay. And how we can use this is when we're able to identify what season of life we are in, we're able to take proper action to bring us on to the upside. It's like you won't plant seeds in winter because they're not going to sprout. You do the proper action at the proper time, you'll get the desired outcome. You got to do things in a certain order to be in process with this rhythm. You don't want to screw up the rhythm by wiping before you shit. And when you live in tune with these rhythms, these cycles, are able to flow with them, you're able to accentuate these things. We've been talking about these negative thoughts or depressive thoughts, and when we realize we're in that low, we can actually lean into it to get us more on that upshot, to get us momentum flying into that upward position. And with practice, we can learn to polarize and depolarize ourselves during these rhythmic states. We can learn how to polarize when we're in a positive position and depolarize when we're in a negative position, so we're not sucked into that deep swing. Those pendulum hooks aren't in us. We can maintain that center line and wait for that up hook. We're not down in the dumps. And we can also use this as a reframing technique of saying, okay, I'm in this low spot, and well, with this principle of rhythm, everything has this rise and fall. So you can lean into that and begin to polarize to the positive polarity and bring yourself that much quicker. And with practice, we learn how to dance with these rhythms. We learn how to dance with the highs and lows. We learn how to sway with the ebbs and flows, the joys and sorrows, the rests and actions. We're able to identify in what area of that sine wave, what area of that vibration, what area of that cycle we're in, perform proper action. And we can use this proper action of polarization to navigate this rhythm. We can lean in and actively polarize ourselves when we're in that positive state. And we can depolarize ourselves when we're in a negative state. So these effects don't nearly affect us nearly as much. And we can really embrace this principle knowing that the highs aren't going to last forever. And that's okay, because that also means that the lows aren't going to last forever. We have the tide of life. It goes in and out. So, what do we learn? Everything has its seasons. We can lean into these seasons and accentuate these seasons and increase our momentum. We can lean into these experiences when we're able to identify what season we're in, where we are at in that cycle. And we can use our previous principle of polarization to lean into this more, or depolarize ourselves and remove those hooks of the pendulum's sway that brings us back to the other side through this principle of rhythm. And how through polarization, say when you're in that negative depressive state, you can polarize yourself, put yourself on that positive mindset, and your mind and body will start taking that climb back on up. Comment down below some of the rhythms you've seen in your life and how noticing these cycles will give you back that driver's seat, put you back in control. Go and enjoy some fresh air. It's another beautiful day, another great day to be alive. Another day this side of dirt is a good day. Peace and love, everybody. Take care.